What is going on, people? Today, I've got to talk to you about very important information. This is a hot seat, right? Hot seat. I know you won't like this at all because what I talk about right now is real information. So, I'm talking now, the topic is Morocco, North Africa. So, all of you might going to say, oh, what's the point? Why are you talking about this? Listen, right, so stay seated, yeah? Because it's very important. You need to touch it into a lot of history to understand. So Morocco, so the country Morocco, North African country, alright? So Morocco is North African country, but listen, you need to listen to this. Morocco, the name Morocco only has been created in 1956, right? So a Morocco is English word anyway, right? So the Arabic name for Morocco is Al-Maghrib, yeah? Arabic name, Al-Maghrib. If you understand Arabic, let me know. Or the anglicized is Maghrib and then Morocco, right? So this has been created in 1956 after the French left the country, right? So because, remember, the French colonized Morocco in 1912. This is exactly what happened there. So, alright, and then, let me break it down for you guys, right? First, before I break it down for you, so, if you are saying to me, yeah, there is no black Berbers, you are racist. If you're saying to me there's no light-skinned Berbers, or light brown Berbers, you are racist. If you're saying to me there's no white Moroccan, you're also racist, right? I'll tell you why, because, remember, the history of North Africa, all of it, all in all, is that long time ago, yes, throughout the Carthaginian Empire, the Carthaginian Carthage, and other places in North Africa, around North Africa, the people were dark brown or black, right? But then, after the Roman invasion, the Punic War, the Roman invasion invaded North Africa, and specifically North Africa, they call the whole area of North Africa, right, the province of Africa. So then after the Roman, then you have the Islamic empires. You have Al-Muwahhidun, yeah, that's in Arabic, and you have Al-Murabitun, which is Al-Muravid Empire, right, at that time. And then after that, you have Marrakesh. You have Marrakesh Kingdom, where the Berber Kingdom, right? So the Berber Kingdom, right, that's what I've said to you. If you don't know this, you need to go and search it and look it up for yourself. So the Berber Kingdom, Marrakesh, that's where the name lastly has been named Marrakesh. And Marrakesh, then when the French came over and took the name out. So but Marrakesh itself, where the word Marrakesh come from, the word Marrakesh itself, right, it came from, it means a Kush, or it means a land of God, or land of Kush. If you don't know what Kush means black, or the land of the black, or land of Kush, right? So you can find that in other sources, right, outside North Africa. You can find it in the Iranian Empire or in the Persian Empire, where you find it at other places. They have that in the sources. They call it land of Kush, right? This is what North Africa is, yeah? What land of Kush, where it include all the areas, Sudan, Egypt, and all of a part of North Africa, right? So you have to understand that, guys, right? So then, from that time, also, there's one thing that I need to say again, right? So, also, the Greek called it, also from Greek sources, they used to call the Mafro, yeah? Or people Mafro. Also, the word Marrakesh is that from Mafro, right? And Mafro, in the Greek, if you speak Greek language, yeah? So, that's how it is, Mafro. Let me know. Greek, Mafro. When you say Mafro Megalo, yeah, I don't want to say what Mafro Megalo means, but like, yeah, you know what it is. So, what people don't really understand, yeah, when they keep saying and talking about whatever, so look, especially African histories or North African histories and other places in all over Africa, right? So, the histories get, twisted, right? Upside down. It's got to change every time and whatever. And that's why people don't understand and they're confused from their history. It's got confused and they're confused from everything. And maybe, you know what I mean, you need to look at your books. You need to look at your history. That's why you need to rewrite your history right properly. But if you don't know this, because the history has always been written and written by the winner, right? So the winner always write the history, and then in order not to look bad to you in the eye of others. Do you understand? So this is why a lot of people, when they read about North Africa, they might say that. So that's why, if you're saying to me right now there's no racism in North Africa, yeah, you're also lying, right? Because, remember, there is a hangovers. The hangovers that from the colonization and people, invasion after invasion after invasion, and colonization and slavery, blah, 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 and that situation. People, of course, yeah, you have the darker skin North African, they get pushed to the south of Africa. Do you understand? So when there's a war or anything like that in North Africa, automatically, if you go right now, you want to visit holiday. Let's say you're going to Morocco. You go to Morocco, of course. Yeah, I know when you go holiday, where do you go? Where do you go? I know you go to Tangier or Tanja. I know you go to Casablanca, right? So I know that also the capital of Morocco today is Rabat, all right? So, and Morocco right now is bordered by Algeria, Tunisia, and you got Mauritania. So the word more is so also, remember Marrakesh, also they're saying, because they're talking about the word, they're saying it's a bit disputed, but Marrakesh also came from Mur, they're saying Mur, or Mur, which is came from the Greek word Mafro. Marrakesh, Mafro, right? Do you understand that? So, with that being said, folks, you have literally understand that. Let me just recap and let you know. So, Morocco is an English word, right? And the Arabic word for Morocco is Al-Maghrib, right? Morocco has only been created in 1956 after the French left, after the French colonization and whatever. So, also, North Africa, all of North Africa has got invaded by different people. But they start before that from the era of the Carthaginian at the time. Yes, North Africa were dark brown or brown, right? But then after the Punic War and then invasion after invasion, you have the Roman Empire, and you have the Mourabitun, Muwahidun, and then you have the other empires came through. This is one of the time a lot of people North African history start changing from now. So nowadays, of course, there's a lot of racism in North Africa because as a hangover from the past histories and stuff like that. Until today, if you look at Morocco, neighbouring country, Mauritania, right? They still, you have the lighter the better. Do you know what I mean? If you're light skinned, you're more likely to be at the top in Mauritania and North Africa, right? And also, if you're darker skinned, you're more likely to be a slave or work as a slave because you have the system that's been left over for you in North Africa, and that's why it's been implemented today and it's still being practiced. So you have to understand that, guys, and this is very deep for everyone. You need to understand that. So why I'm touching into Morocco, because I'm going to touch into different North African countries as well throughout this topic. Right, guys, with that being said, peace and love, family.